This time I'm here to explain about this question. Let's begin. This one looks complicated, but if you use chain rule, you can easily solve this question. But if you have no idea about what is chain rule, please check out my previous video. Okay? So let me simply explain about what is chain rule. For example, if you want to find the derivative of like this function y equal 2x squared negative 3 to the power of 5, you can't simply use power rule or other rules of derivatives. It looks a little bit complicated, but if you substitute 2x squared negative 3 as u, you can make this function simpler, y equal u to the power of 5. Then again, you wanted to find the derivative of this one. This means dy dx. You wanted to find this one. But you can change this into dy du times du dx. If you use this function, you can easily find dy du because you can just if you just differentiate differentiate y with respect to u, you can easily find dy du, and du dx is just, you can use this function. Then you can easily find dy dx in the end. That's the chain rule. So technically, we are going to do same things as this. Again, you have to find dy dx in this question, but it doesn't look like y and x connected, but somehow it's connecting because y is the function of u and u is the function of t and t is the function of x. This means somehow y is the function of x. So let's use this. So let's start from y. Then let me put u first. Yeah. Then next one is t. Then finally x, like this. Again, you can do like this, but technically the concept is like this. You can cancel out these du and dt, then it's going to be dy dx in the end, but you can't calculate like this. But concept is like this, okay? So let's find dy du first. Dy du is the derivative of this function with respect of u, which is 1 over 2 times u to the power of negative half, times du dt is the derivative of this function, 3t squared negative 2 times the derivative of this function. It's a little bit complicated because you have to use quotient rule. If you have no idea about the quotient rule, please check out my previous video. So let me just find the dx, which is, let me just solve it. 2 times 2 negative x negative 2x times negative 1 over 2 negative x to the power of 2, and 4 negative 2x plus 2x over 2 negative x squared, which is, oh, this one is x actually, then cancel out 4 over 2 negative x squared. Yes. Then again, you have to plug in 1 into this derivative function. So let me plug in. Again, x is 1, so this is okay. But let's find the value of t. T equal 2 times x over 2 negative x. So let me plug in 1, which is just 2. So t is 2. So let's find the value of u as well. U is t to the power of 3, so 2 cubed negative t So 2 times 2, which is a negative 4, which is 4. Let's just plug in this number into the function. 1 over 2 times square root of 1 over 2 times 3 times 2 squared negative 2 times 4 over 2 negative 1 squared, which is 1 over 2 times 1 over 2 times 3 times 4, 12, negative 2, 10 times 4 over 1. We cancel the 10. The answer is 10. That's it. So it looks a little bit complicated, but if you use chain rule like this,